Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's Commission Business Meeting. Before we proceed, please join me in a brief moment of silence. Thank you very much. Now that this hearing has been called to order, I will take a roll call to identify who is present for this meeting. District 1.
District 1, present.
District 2.
Mr. Chairman, I'm present in the hearing room.
District 3.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Randall present in the commission office by Skype.
District 4.
Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Irvin appearing virtually due to COVID-19.
District 5.
Mr. Chairman, Whitfield here in District 5, coming to you virtually.
District 7. My understanding that Commissioner Hamilton is not joining us today as he has taken leave. And I'm here present in the hearing room representing District 6. Attorney David Butler, will you please read the docket?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I would say that first order of business today would be to set the next commission meeting. The staff would recommend Tuesday, September 22nd at 2 p.m.
All right, that sounds good to me. So that is not our normal Wednesday, but we'll be meeting on a Tuesday. That's correct?
Yes, sir, that would be correct.
All right, Tuesday at 2 p.m., right?
2 p.m., yes, sir.
2 p.m., join us here. Same location, same channel for those of you watching via live stream. All right, what do you have for us today?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Other members of the commission will proceed with the utilities agenda first. Our first item of business is docket number 2020-215-C. Staff presents for commission consideration a petition for approval of the merger between MCI Communications Services and Blue Jeans Network Incorporated on an expedited basis without notice or hearing.
Thank you, Attorney Butler.
Welcome.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the commission approve the merger between MCI Communication Services, LLC, doing business as Verizon Business Services, and Blue Jeans Network Incorporated without notice or hearing. ORS has filed a letter indicating it does not object to the proposed merger. So move, Mr. Chairman.
All right, there has been a motion made. Is there any discussion? Seeing no discussion, I move for a roll call vote. District 1.
District 1, vote aye.
District 2.
Commissioner Belser votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6. Commissioner Williams votes aye. The ayes have it, motion carries.
Item number 2, this is docket number 2020-174-WS. Staff presents for commission consideration Blue Granite Water Company's request for approval of a water and sewer agreement with Fielding Homes, LLC.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Howard.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. I move the commission approve the water and sewer agreement between Blue Granite Water Company and Fielding Homes, LLC. Blue Granite response to the commission's request for additional information pursuant to order number 2020-554 revealed that the Lake Wiley water system had adequate capacity to handle an additional demand for water for the project built by Fielding Homes, LLC. The commission noted in order number 2020-554 that the previous water restrictions were placed on existing customers in the York County Lake Wiley service area. The commission requested information or analysis to confirm that Blue Granite has sufficient water supply to meet its obligation to serve its current customers, as well as the new customers resulting from the new development described in the agreement. Blue Granite responded to the order and stated that the additional 91 connections represented by the developer agreement is expected to add 0.0364 million gallons per day for a total of 2.0864 million gallons a day in the Lake Wiley service area, and that is well below the $4 million a day, 4 million gallons a day total capacity. I further note that the Office of Regulatory Staff did file comments on the matter, and the ORS did not have any objection. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Howard, for your motion. Is there any discussion? Commissioner Howard, I would just like to say I'm happy to support your motion. I was concerned about whether or not the utility would be able to adequately service the additional homes, but based on their response to the commission's inquiries, I think they have presented that they have that capacity. So thank you for your motion. I'm happy to support it. Any other? Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Any other discussion? Hearing none, we'll have a roll call vote. District 1?
District 1 votes aye.
District 2?
Belser votes aye.
District 3?
Randall votes aye.
District 4?
Irvin votes aye.
District 5?
Whitfield votes aye.
Commissioner Williams votes aye, and the ayes have it. Motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, other commissioners, docket number 2019-290-WS. It's the third item today. Staff presents for commission consideration Blue Granite Water Company's petition for reconsideration of Commission Order number 2020-549.
Is there a motion?
Chairman.
Commissioner Urban.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I move the commission deny the petition for reconsideration of Commission Order number 2020-549 filed by Blue Granite. As you may recall, Blue Granite, through their attorney, offered to the commission a conditional accounting order as an alternative to putting rates in effect under bond, while at the same time Blue Granite waived any objection to the continuing stay placed into effect by order number 2020-549. I further move that the commission provide a detailed order setting forth its rationale and basis for denying the motion to reconsider order number 2020-549. So moved.
Hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll have a roll call vote, starting with District 1. Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner Howard. I'm sorry. Commissioner Howard, before I call that vote, I wanted to make a point of order. I was not present for the hearing, and I am recused from this vote. I am recused from this vote. All right, sorry about that, Commissioner Howard. District 1.
Mr. Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belser agrees with Commissioner Irvin's motion and votes aye.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer. District 3.
Irvin
Randall
votes aye.
Okay. Irvin votes aye from District 4. District 3.
Randall votes aye.
All right, District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
Okay, District 6 is recused from this vote. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Please move to the next item.
Yes, sir. Item number 4 is docket number 2019-224E. Staff presents for commission consideration the appointment of a hearing officer in docket number 2019-224-E.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Howard,
Yes, Commissioner Howard.
I move the commission appoint David Butler as a hearing officer to work with the parties and stating a procedural schedule in this docket. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing Commissioner Howard's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote. District 1.
Commissioner Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belser votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
Commissioner Williams votes aye. Seeing the ayes have it, the motion carries. Next item.
Yes, sir. Staff would request to take items 5 and 6 together. These are docket numbers 2019-224E and 2019-225E. And in these cases, staff presents for commission consideration both Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress's requests for confidential treatment of certain portions of their 2020 integrated resource plans.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Commissioner Randall.
Mr. Chairman, we'll take both of these together. Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and Duke Energy Progress LLC maintain that attachments 1 and 3 to each of their respectively filed integrated resource plans contain information that is commercially sensitive and proprietary and which should be protected from public disclosure. The projected avoided energy costs reflect each company's cost to procure additional energy and/or capacity. The wholesale electricity market is extremely competitive, and in order for the companies to obtain the most cost-effective energy and capacity to meet the needs of its customers, they must protect from public disclosure its projected and annual costs to procure such energy, capacity, or both. If commercially sensitive business and technical information were to be publicly disclosed, the companies maintain that it would allow competitors, vendors, and other market participants to gain an undue advantage, which may ultimately result in harm to the customers. It should be noted that in the two companies' original filings, current avoided energy and capacity costs were redacted from Table 2 of Attachment 1 in error. The companies have filed corrected versions in which current avoided energy and capacity costs are now unredacted, except the capacity costs, install CT costs. I move that the Commission grant the request of Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and of Duke Energy Progress LLC for confidential treatment of certain portions of their respective 2020 Integrated Resource Plan. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing Commissioner Randall's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move for a roll call vote. District 1.
District 1 votes aye.
District 2.
Belser votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6, Commissioner Williams votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Next item, please.
Yes, sir. Item number 7 is docket number 2019-182E. Staff presents for commission consideration Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated's response to Commission Order number 2020-570. And just by way of explanation, in part, that order requested a proposed procedural schedule to be proposed by the company for their solar choice tariff implementation.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Vice Chair Belzer.
I move that we approve the use of the procedural schedule requested by Dominion in its August 31st, 2020 filing, with one modification to the final order due date. Further, for ease of administration of the proceeding specific to Dominion Energy's solar choice tariff, I move that a new docket be established. Relevant documents and filings already filed in docket 2019-182E should be cross-posted in the Commission's docket management system, and all future filings should be made in the newly established docket. The procedural schedule for the remaining issues in docket 2019-182E is as follows. December 15th, 2020, the company will file its direct testimony and exhibits. January 15, 2021, all other parties of record in ORS pre-filed their direct testimony and exhibits. February 5, 2021, company files rebuttal testimony and exhibits. February 12th, 2021, all other parties in ORS file rebuttal testimony and exhibits. February 23rd, 2021 is the beginning date for the hearing. The hearing shall continue each day thereafter until completed. March 9th, 2021, proposed orders due, and April 5th, 2021 is the date that we will try to issue the final order. So move.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer, excuse me. Hearing Vice Chair Belzer's motion, is there any discussion? Vice Chair Belzer, I would just like to say I appreciate your motion. It lays out the expectations, and there should be no issues with us meeting the set out deadline. So I appreciate your foresight on this matter. Any other discussion? Hearing no discussion or no further discussion, we'll move for a roll call vote. District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belser votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
And Commissioner Williams votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Next item, please.
Yes, sir. That would be item number 8 in docket number 2019-225E. Staff once again presents for commission consideration the appointment of a hearing officer in this docket, that is 2019-225E.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I have a motion.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the commission appoint David Butler as hearing officer to work with the parties in setting a procedural schedule in this docket. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing Commissioner Whitfield's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belser votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
And District 6, Commissioner Williams votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Next item, please.
Yes, sir. That's item number 9, docket number 2020-147-E. Staff presents for commission consideration the petition for rehearing filed by Randy and Cheryl Gilchrist in this docket.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the commission dismiss Randy and Cheryl Gilchrist's petition for rehearing. The complainants have not stated a claim upon which relief may be granted by this commission. Therefore, the claim must be dismissed for the same reasons identified in Commission Order Number 2020-562.
Thank you, Commissioner Whitfield. Hearing Commissioner Whitfield's motion, is there any discussion?
Mr. Chairman.
Vice Chair Belzer.
I think I'm in agreement with the motion to the extent that it denies the petition for rehearing, and would ask if the commission would accept a friendly amendment to clarify that instead of dismissing, we need to deny the motion, deny the petition.
Commissioner Whitfield.
I'll accept that word change. Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'll gladly accept Commissioner Belser's replacing of denial, replacing dismiss with deny.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Whitfield votes aye.
and District 6, Commissioner Williams votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Next item, please.
Yes. Yes, sir. That's item number 10, docket number 2020-125E, which is a Dominion Energy South Carolina rate case. Staff presents for commission consideration a petition to intervene filed on behalf of the South Carolina Department of Consumer Affairs.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Randall.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the petition to intervene filed on behalf of the South Carolina Department of Consumer Affairs be granted.
Hearing Commissioner Randall's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6 votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Please call the next item, please.
Yes, sir. That's item number 11, docket number 2020-3-E. Staff presents for commission consideration Duke Energy Carolina LLC's annual review of base rates for fuel costs.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Vice Chair Belzer, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, I move that the Commission adopt the stipulation made by and among the South Carolina Office of Regulatory Staff, the South Carolina Energy Users Committee, and Duke Energy Carolinas LLC. The stipulation was not objected to by the Southern Alliance for Clean Energy or the South Carolina Coastal Conservation League, and the stipulation was entered into the record of the case. Therefore, based on the record before us, I further move that the Commission find and adopt the following: that the fuel purchasing practices and policies, plant operations, and fuel inventory management of DEC related to the historical fuel costs and revenues for the period ending May 31st, 2020, are consistent with the statutory requirements of South Carolina Code Annotated Section 58-27-865 and are just, reasonable, and prudent. That the methodologies used by the company for determining the environmental cost component and the capacity rated cost component of the fuel factor are consistent with the requirements of South Carolina Code Annotated Section 58-27-865 and are reasonable, prudent, and are reasonable and prudent for the review period and for the billing period. That DEC's calculation and method of accounting for the avoided and incremental cost for net energy metering during the review period were reasonable and prudent, are consistent with the methodology approved by the Commission in Order Number 2015-194, and comply with South Carolina Code Annotated 58-40-10 et sec. That the 2020 component values for the net energy metering distributed energy resource, as found in the stipulation and in DEC's witness Martin's testimony, comply with the net energy metering methodology approved by the Commission in Order Number 2015-194, and satisfy the requirements of South Carolina Code Annotated Section 58-40-10 et sec, and that those components are adopted. That DEC's total fuel factors resulting from the adoption of the stipulation shall be set at 1.6102 cents per kilowatt hour for the residential class, 1.6246 cents per kilowatt hour for general service and lighting classes, and 1.5910 cents per kilowatt hour for the industrial class. The impact of these total fuel factors vary for each class, but all classes have a decrease in the total fuel factor. The impact of the total fuel factor in this motion on the monthly bill of a residential customer using 1,000 kilowatt hours is a decrease of $6.77. That DEC set its DERP charge at 64 cents per month for the residential class, $2.92 per month for the commercial class, and $100 per month for the industrial class, including gross receipts, taxes, and regulatory fees in those charges. That DEC continue to file the monthly reports previously required by the Commission and record its natural gas utilizations on an hourly and daily basis as previously ordered. And finally, I ask that the parties file proposed orders consistent with this ruling by September 21st, 2020. Mr. Chairman, that's my motion.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer. Hearing Vice Chair Belzer's motion, is there any discussion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Randall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to say that I support Commissioner Belzer's motion. I appreciate the hard work going into taking several hours of testimony and hearing and distilling it down to this very fine motion. So I'm in full support. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I too would echo Commissioner Randall's comments and want to support Commissioner Belzer's motion. It's one of the largest impacts I've seen in terms in favor of the ratepayer from a fuel case in my nearly 12 years on the commission. So I'm eager to support this so that the ratepayers can feel the impacts of this on their bills starting as soon as possible. And again, I would echo Commissioner Randall and thank Commissioner Belzer for boiling this down to a really good motion with all that was brought out in the case. I know there was a lot of concern about some of the coal contracts and some of those costs, but what I would also say is that we were charged with years ago with reliability, with keeping the lights on, and we've done that here in this state. And this is a good motion, Commissioner Belzer, that the ratepayer will see will see some benefit from, and I'm eager to vote for it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Whitfield. Any more comments? Briefly from me, Vice Chair Belzer, I appreciate the hard work you put into this motion, including asking for additional information where there were gaps where the commission couldn't see or couldn't clearly ascertain where some of the parties were coming from. That's definitely important to make sure we are making decisions with all available facts available to us. So I appreciate you digging deep for that and asking for a late filed exhibit in this particular case. All right. If there are no more comments or discussion, we will have a roll call vote. Hearing none, District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belzer votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
And District 6, Commissioner Williams votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item, please.
Yes, sir. This is item number 12 on the utilities agenda. Staff presents for commission consideration Duke Energy Progress LLC's and Duke Energy Carolina LLC's response to Commission Order number 2020-570. Again, as you will recall, in part, that order requested potential or proposed procedural dates for the solar choice tariff implementation.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chair Belzer, the floor is yours.
as directed by Commission Order Number 2025-70, Duke Energy Progress LLC and Duke Energy Carolinas LLC have submitted proposed procedural schedules for the solar choice tariff proceedings. After review of those comments, I move that we find that the proposals should be modified due to a conflict with another hearing in early January 2021. Therefore, I move that the suggested date for the joint DEP evidentiary hearing begin on January 20th rather than January 11th, and that the date for proposed orders be changed from January 5th, or changed to January 5th, rather than the proposed January 3rd, 2021. I further move that the Commission approve the following schedule: that the DEC and DEP applications and direct testimony be due November 2nd, or no later than November 2nd, 2020. That ORS and intervenor testimony be due December 7th, 2020. Rebuttal testimony due December 21, 2020. Surrebuttal testimony due January 4, 2021. That the joint DEC-DEP evidentiary hearing beginning date be set at January 20th, 2021, with the hearing to continue each day thereafter until completed. Briefs and proposed orders due February 5th, 2021. PSC final orders, our date to issue the final orders will be March 3rd, 2021, and that the compliance tariffs due as a result of the orders be due March 15th, 2021. So move.
Thank you for your motion, Vice Chair Belzer. Hearing Vice Chair Belzer's motion, is there any discussion? Attorney Butler.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, if I may seek clarification, please, from the Vice Chair. Would you reiterate, please, Commissioner Belzer, the dates for proposed orders that are proposed and are in the motion for approval today? Just for the proposed orders?
February 5th, 2021.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That clarifies the question.
All right. Any other comments or discussion? So I have a few comments. The first thing I would like to do is thank the staff for digging deep into this matter. Scheduling may seem like a simple issue, but considering the number of matters that come through here daily, if you're not on top of the filings, you can find yourself behind the 8 ball. So I'd like to thank staff, and I would also like to thank Commissioner Belzer for ushering us to the place where we now have clear, concise, and transparent dates, due dates, if you will. So whoever's joining us via live stream and any other mechanism, mark your calendar for March 3rd, because that's when we plan to issue those final orders. And so I think it helps, Vice Chair Belzer, to have these dates listed in the way that they are, so that all interested parties can follow along. I know we have DMS and things are posted there, but sometimes there are interested parties that are not necessarily in tune with all the tools we have available, and I think this helps get us closer to transparency, or get us as close to transparency, as transparent as we want to be. All right, if there are no other comments or discussion, we'll have a roll call vote. Anything from anyone else? Okay, District 1.
Commissioner Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belzer votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6, Commissioner Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. Attorney Butler, please call the next item, please.
Yes, sir. That'll be Item number 13, docket number 2015-362E. In this case, staff presents for commission consideration the request for confidential treatment of certain portions of the interconnection settlement agreement filed on behalf of Duke Energy Carolinas LLC, Duke Energy Progress LLC, Birdseye Renewable Energy LLC, Cypress Creek Renewables LLC, Pine Gate Renewables LLC, Southern Current LLC, National Renewable Energy Corporation, Depcom Power Incorporated, and Echoplexus Incorporated.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chair Belzer.
I move that we grant the request for confidential treatment of certain portions of the interconnection settlement agreements and related attachments to their petition. The information contained in the attachments to their joint petition for approval contain trade secrets and confidential, proprietary, and commercially sensitive information about the settling developer's interconnection request and planned solar generating facilities. Accordingly, the joint petitioners have respectfully requested to file the confidential version of the settlement agreement under seal and that it be maintained as confidential pursuant to order number 2005-226. So move.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer, for your motion. Hearing Vice Chair Belzer's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belzer votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
And District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item.
Yes, sir, that's item 14 in docket number 2020-125E. Staff presents for commission consideration the motion for admission pro hoc vici for Dorothy E. Jaffe, Esquire, filed on behalf of the Sierra Club.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Irvin.
Commissioner Irvin, the floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. I move that the commission grant the motion of the Sierra Club for the admission pro hoc vici of Dorothy E. Jaffe. So moved.
Hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belzer votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6 votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Next item, please, Attorney Butler.
Yes, sir, that does complete the utilities agenda for today, and we do have a motor carrier agenda today as well. Staff would propose taking items 1 and 2 together on that agenda, as these are new applications. The first item is docket number 2020-217-T, the application of Ahmed Transportation Services LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate of public convenience and necessity for operation of a motor vehicle carrier. And item 2 is docket number 2020-222-T, it's the application of Anointed Hands Global Transportation LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate of public convenience and necessity for operation of a motor vehicle carrier.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Randall.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the commission approve the new applications in items 1 and 2 as identified by Attorney Butler. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing Commissioner Randall's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belzer votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Aye.
And District 6 votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item.
Item number 3 is docket number 2020-107-T, Staff presents for the Commission's consideration the request of Dependable Non-Emergency Medical Transportation, LLC, for an extension of time until December 31st, 2020, to comply with Commission rules and regulations.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Howard.
Commissioner Howard, you have the floor.
Thank you. Chairman, I move that the commission grant the request of Dependable Non-Emergency Medical Transportation, LLC, for an extension of time until December the 31st, 2020, to comply with commission rules and regulations. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Howard. Hearing Commissioner Howard's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Aye.
District 6 votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I would note that the motor carrier agenda has several requests to amend. The first of these is item number 4, docket number 2014-257T. Staff presents for commission consideration First Priority Incorporated's request to amend their Class C non-emergency certificate number 8928 by changing the passenger restrictions to 15 passengers.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Commissioner Randall.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the commission grant the request of First Priority Incorporated to amend its Class C non-emergency certificate number 8298 by changing the passenger restrictions to 15 passengers. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Randall. Hearing Commissioner Randall's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move for a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item.
Yes, sir. Item number 5 is docket number 2020-32T. Staff presents for commission consideration Olanian LLC, DBA Tucker's Adult Health Daycare's request to amend the scope of authority for its Class C non-emergency certificate number 9517 to read statewide.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Randall, the floor is yours.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the commission grant the request of Olanian LLC, doing business as Tucker's Adult Health Daycare, to amend the scope of authority for Class C non-emergency certificate number 9517 to read statewide. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Randall. Hearing Commissioner Randall's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Next item, please.
Yes, sir. Docket number 2011-218-T is the 6th item on this agenda. This is the staff presents for commission consideration Sawgrass Limousine LLC's request to amend Class C charter bus certificate number 0303 to read Sawgrass Limousine LLC, DBA Coastal Bus Company.
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chair Belzer.
I move that the commission grant the request of Sawgrass Limousine LLC to amend its Class C charter bus certificate number 0303 to read Sawgrass Limousine LLC, doing business as Coastal Bus Company. So moved.
Thank you, Vice Chair Belzer. Hearing Vice Chair Belzer's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll move to a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Next item, please.
Yes, sir, that's item number 7, docket number 2020-209-T. Staff presents for commission consideration the request of All My Sons of Charlotte, LLC, for approval to amend its bill of lading and approval for the use of an electronic bill of lading.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the commission grant the request of All My Sons of Charlotte South LLC for approval to amend its bill of lading and for approval for the use of electronic bill of lading.
Hearing Commissioner Whitfield's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Next item, please.
Yes, sir, that's item number 8, docket number 2020-210-T. Staff presents for commission consideration the request of Moving with Moxie, LLC, DBA All My Sons Moving and Storage of Hilton Head, to amend its bill of lading and also for approval of the use of electronic bill of lading.
Is there a motion?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Also, in this motion, I also move that the commission grant the request of Moving with Moxie LLC, doing business as All My Sons Moving and Storage of Hilton Head, to amend its bill of lading and also for approval of an electronic bill of lading. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing Commissioner Whitfield's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Whitfield, aye.
District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item.
Yes, sir, that's item number 9, docket number 2020-211T. Staff presents for commission consideration the request of All My Sons Moving and Storage of Charleston, LLC, to amend its bill of lading and for approval of the use of an electronic bill of lading.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Irvin, the floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. I move that the commission grant the request of All My Sons Moving and Storage of Charleston, LLC, to amend its bill of lading and for approval of an electronic bill of lading. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Irvin. Hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1,
Howard votes aye.
District 2,
Belser votes aye.
District 3,
Randall votes aye.
District 4,
Irvin votes aye.
District 5,
Whitfield, aye.
District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item.
Yes, sir, that's item number 10, docket number 2020-212T. In this item, the staff presents for commission consideration the request of All My Sons Moving and Storage of Greenville, LLC, to amend its bill of lading and for approval of the use of an electronic bill of lading.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield, the floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Chairman, also in this one, I move that the commission grant the request of All My Sons Moving and Storage of Greenville, LLC, to amend its bill of lading and for approval of the use of an electronic bill of lading. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Whitfield. Hearing Commissioner Whitfield's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belser votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield, aye.
And District 6 votes aye. Seeing that the ayes have it, the motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item.
Yes, sir. To round out the motor carriers agenda, we have 2 requests to cancel. The first is item number 11. This is docket number 2003-106-T. Staff presents for commission consideration the request of Johnson Enterprises of Sumter Incorporated to cancel Class C Charter Certificate number 7340.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Irvin.
Commissioner Irvin, please proceed.
I move that the commission grant the request of Johnson Enterprises of Sumter Incorporated to cancel Class C Charter Certificate number 7340. So moved.
Hearing Commissioner Irvin's motion, is there discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belser votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Aye.
District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Butler, please call the next item.
Yes, sir. It's item number 12 with 2 dockets, docket number 2006-398T and docket number 2020-214T. Staff presents for commission consideration the request of Nathaniel Streaks to cancel his Class C taxi certificate number 7771.
Thank you, Attorney Butler. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Howard, the floor is yours. Commissioner Howard, we cannot hear you.
that's because I was on mute, Mr. Chairman. I apologize. I'll start over.
Thank you, sir.
I move that the commission grant the request of Nathaniel Street to cancel their Class C taxi certificate number 7771. We were also notified by Nathaniel Street on September the 11th, 2020, that he wanted the commission to cancel his Class C taxi certificate as he had not been in business since his insurance policy canceled on September the 27th, 2019. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Howard. Hearing Commissioner Howard's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call vote. District 1.
Howard votes aye.
District 2.
Belser votes aye.
District 3.
Randall votes aye.
District 4.
Irvin votes aye.
District 5.
Whitfield votes aye.
District 6 votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Attorney Butler?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, that is and does complete the motor carrier agenda for today. It also completes the agenda business for the commission today.
Seeing that all business is complete for the day, this meeting is adjourned. Please remember to join us next week, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Thank you.